It really helps if you have a great teacher that understands you.
I mean, cause my teacher, she like when I don't come to school, she like I miss you, we missed you and stuff like that, and that really makes me feel good.
What helped me learn is that when like when I'm not nervous and stuff, like I can concentrate and stuff like doing some faction. If I can answer a question for Mr. Nowicki, if I don't get scared, this is a safe classroom that we can answer questions and ask stuff that other people don't laugh at.
I like coming to this class. But because this class is really relaxed. It's like you just come and you just do your math work. You don't really have to worry about anything.
I don't feel like I'm treated like disrespectfully because nobody makes fun of my clothes, my hair, the way I talk sometimes. I just feel very respected in this classroom.
Everybody's respectful in this class, so I want to come back.
It looks it's like eye contact on it. It's like showing a pilot, like you're going up the overhead and doing a pilot in your way, and Mr. Bean seeing you do it and being excited that you're doing it a new way.
They should like pay more attention to the students and talk about how they feel and stuff, if they're learning anything, if they need help, and keep on motivating them.
My only comment for teachers would be to care about your students and listen and not just like say, well, too bad you don't have that assignment in. Like just listen to what their problem is, because they can go through things that you have no idea about. And if you don't listen and you don't care, then that's just going to make the student just feel like they can't turn to you for anything. So they're just going to automatically, I'm not going to say automatically, but that's going to make them want to do less work in your class, because it's like, well, he doesn't care, so I don't care either. And that's just attitude people will have.
You know, building relationships with kids is the #1 thing in order for me to have any learning taking place. So I use a lot of language like family and community. We're all one big team. And I really try to emphasize the fact that we're not going to be able to make it if we don't all work together.
I usually know all the kids' names after the first day, so I make a big effort to know every single kid. My first day of class is getting to know them and their background. I give them a survey, find out what their stress level is about math, how they perceive themselves as a math student, and then address that. We call all the parents in the beginning as a team, so we divvy up the number of kids. So we make a personal contact as a team, but I specifically wanted to target some kids who I thought needed a little extra help. I would come back after school and write postcards to my struggling students of color and make a personal contact with them through the postcards. It might just be circumstance, but the kids that I happen to target, by and large, have done really beautifully this year, and I got some really nice notes from them during teacher appreciation, specifically mentioning the fact that they didn't like math, that this was the first year they liked math, or that this was a year that they really seemed to get it. And so that was personally very gratifying to me, because that's something I really focused in on a lot. Not to say that I don't do that all the time, but this year I made an extremely concerted effort to do that.
Kids learn best when they feel safe. And so I think it's really important that you establish to them and make it very clear to them they're going to be safe in your classroom. And so then they don't have to worry about that. They don't have to worry about, okay, is this a place where I'm going to be safe and somebody's in charge and I can just focus on learning? Or do I have to always be on my guard for other kids and feeling insecure? It's important to make them feel safe.
If they know that I actually care about them being here, they're going to be more likely to show up. It doesn't always work, but the relationship with the student and knowing that you have something invested in their success makes a difference.
I think the biggest piece for me, though, is really making sure that each student feels welcome and comfortable, and that I am setting high expectations for every single one of them.
That every child is somebody's baby, and if you can remember that, and remember that every person in here is beloved by somebody, then you got to find it. Even if it's that child's really hard to reach, there's something about that kid that's very beloved to somebody, so you have to find it. And so I try to vary it sometimes so that I can also see that, because sometimes in math it's so limited, I don't get to see that shine. So I try to do different activities, active activities, have them jump rope, have them run, have them throw things, so I can actually see some of those other gifts that they have and give them a chance to rev up.